Hello and welcome back to Sailing Saoirse. In our previous episode, we showed you guys how we got Saoirse to the water and into the water. In today's episode, we're going to show you how we got her mast up and finally getting her docked in Mykonos.
Today she gets her mast. Chris has been working hard at getting it all finished. The stars of the show. Here you go. Sparcraft mast, apparently very fancy. Radar. Super duper. Lovely spreader lines. Chris and Emil worked hard at getting all the lines in yesterday already. It's all in already. There you go. Mast light. Send it.
When we bought Saoirse, she came with a brand new Sparcraft mast, standing and running rigging, none of which had ever been fitted before, so this was the first time it was all being put in place. The estimated weight of the entire rig is about 250 to 300 kilograms, and we used the yacht port travel lift to get it over to the yacht. All the months that we had been working on Saoirse, the mast had been all wrapped up and stood on stands next to the yacht, so to see it all opened up and ready to go was very exciting. For all our non-yachting family and friends who watch this and don't understand the technical side of it and probably assume what I always did, that masts are fitted down into a yacht with great big fixing points, I was completely wrong. It literally sits on a small steel plate on the top, on a catamaran anyway, and then it is all held in place with a standing rigging that is fixed down to the sides of the yacht. For some reason I'd always thought that it was fitted right inside the yacht. Sailors in general are a very superstitious bunch, and the tradition has it that a coin should be put in underneath the mast when the mast is stepped for the first time. Unfortunately, with the design of masts nowadays, that's not possible, so we will still go ahead with the tradition, but we'll place it inside the mast, and we'll probably do it around the time that we do our naming ceremony. The tradition of putting the coin under the mast is said to bring the vessel good luck and safe sailing. The tradition goes so far back that they've even found coins under the masts in ancient Roman shipwrecks. It was then time to get the furler assembled and fitted, along with the boom and the vang. We got very little footage of us actually crossing the lagoon to Mykonos. It was a very emotional time and we were just living in the moment. Thanks to Chris, who also got the engines commissioned for the crossing, and they ran like a dream. At this stage our new sails hadn't been manufactured. They have been now, and they'll be fitted soon and will come up in one of the new videos. We sailed into Mykonos about mid-afternoon, and it was amazing knowing that this was going to be home for the next couple of months whilst we completed our refit. Couldn't ask for a more beautiful setting. When we got settled in our mooring that evening and sat down to have a drink with Chris and Emil, we really felt we had reached another milestone in our awesome journey. Please join us for our next video where we'll run through a few of the projects that were completed on the hard prior to getting the boat in the water. Now that we were settled in the water, we knew that we were one step closer to heading back to Belito for Tegan and Colbin's wedding, the next exciting step in our journey. Then we'd like to thank Chris Book and Emil Swart from Chris Book Yacht Rigging for all the help leading up to this point.